Hi guys, Nicole here with Mommy Tips by Cole. As I am about to film this, baby is moving a ton and I've been meaning to film this for at least 2 months now. My friend on here on YouTube, another fellow mommy vlogger, lifestyle vlogger, and she's also daily vlogger, Betsy from ThatsBetsyV and a BetsyV lifestyle, tagged me in the pregnancy tag, and this is the first time I'm ever doing this tag, even though I am about to have my 4th baby. I have not been able to share my pregnancy on YouTube because I started after my last or my 3rd child was born, and he was at 6 months when I started my channel. So now, almost 5 years later, here I am filming the pregnancy tag with our 4th child, and I'm so excited because this will be the last time, the first and only time I'll ever get to film the pregnancy tag. So it'll be interesting to look back on this one day. And about Betsy is that we are good friends. We live not too far from each other. She's in New York and I'm in Jersey, and we actually met at a YouTube's Kids event, and coincidentally it's going on a year since we first met, and when we are both due is a year from when we met. So it's funny too because our due dates are 4 days apart. So, you know, we've collaborated on 2 challenges, pregnancy type challenges, that I'll link below. We did a diaper challenge on my channel, and we did the baby food challenge on her channel, and it's hilarious because all her kids are involved at some point during the videos. And yeah, she tagged me in this a while ago, and I kept meaning to do it, and I better do it now because this baby could come any day now. So let's move right on to the tag. So first question is, how many months are you? I am 9 months and a week. I'm 37 weeks as of today. So technically I'm full term, although now they say 39 weeks is more full term than 37, but through my other pregnancies they were like, oh, 37 weeks, you're full term, you're good if you deliver now. Family's reactions. So me and my husband were very surprised because I was on birth control, but I was on the type that's estrogen free because I nursed my son for a while, for like 3.5 years, and then I was still on that type of birth control for a year after, and I meant to change my birth control, and at that yearly visit, found out I was pregnant. But of course, all babies are a blessing, so we were so excited that we would get to share this with our 3 kids, being that they're older now. We were also excited that now we could share the journey and document it on, you know, video for our viewers, but also for the kids. And we did some really fun videos to announce each kind of milestone, like telling the kids our baby announcement, then the gender reveal with the kids, and then the name reveal. So those are all big videos, milestone videos that we filmed, that I'll link down below if you haven't seen them yet. But yeah, our whole family was super excited. Do you know the sex? Yes, we do, and it is a girl if you saw the baby gender reveal video. And then the next question is, what did you want? Well, being that I have 2 girls, my oldest, and my son was my youngest, ideally you think, oh, be nice, even it out 2 and 2. But honestly, we were elated either way. But my son, if you watch the gender reveal video, he was upset because he wanted a baby brother, but now he's over it and he's just so excited to meet his baby sister. You want more. If money wasn't an issue, and you know, all those things, then of course. But it's hard. It's already hard enough with 3. I don't know how I'm gonna get all of them through school and all this stuff. They all need to get scholarships, and it's kind of stressful thinking about, you know, being able to provide for their future, especially financially. I'm just happy that they will all have each other, but I think this is it. So this is going to be the last one. Biggest craving. That would have to be anything carbs. Bread. Occasionally pizza. Anything carbs. Carbs, carbs, carbs. Part about being pregnant. The best part is feeling the baby's movement and growth, especially, you know, as she gets bigger inside the belly. And that's what I've always missed after every pregnancy. I've always said to my husband, oh, I miss that feeling of having the baby kick and move. Even as uncomfortable as is now into the later stages of my pregnancy, I still enjoy it so much. And every time she moves, I'm like trying to treasure it, because this is the last time I'm gonna feel this feeling. Worst part about being pregnant is not being able to do all the things I normally would do at this stage. I hate having to depend on other people to do stuff for me or to carry things for me and all that stuff. Although, like, it's nice that people want to help and stuff, but I'm the type of person that if I want something done right at that moment, I'm going to do it myself and I'm going to get it done. I just hate having to ask or wait for somebody else to help me get a task done that I physically can't accomplish. So I think for me, that's the worst part. Yeah. Names picked out. Yes, we have a name already. Colby. We did a name reveal, and that is also linked down below. Next question, number 9. Who's going to be with you during labor? So for all 3 of my pregnancies, my mom was there. And my husband was 10 minutes late to my second daughter, because by the time I got to the hospital, I was fully dilated and he was on his way home from work. So he missed her birth. But he was there for the first and the third, and he will be there for this baby with my mom. And birth plan. I never really had a birth plan. I mean, I see an OBGYN. I just go to the hospital. I don't have a, what do you call this, doula or midwife or a specific birth plan. I'm just kind of gonna. 11. Will you film it? The hospital where I'm delivering, they don't allow to film the actual birth. I'm gonna try to see if they would allow my husband to film at least the part where I first hold her without showing anybody or anything that I don't want to be shown. But they did say you can film, you know, anything after the baby's born. Number 12, natural or medicated. So I had an epidural with my first and my third. My second, like I said, when I got to the hospital, was fully dilated, so there was no time for any medication. So she was natural, but not by choice. And my third, the doctor was like, we know that you went natural with your second, but, you know, don't try to be superwoman, because I was trying to hold it out as long as I could. They're like, once you miss that window, you know, you won't be able to get the epidural. So I opted for the epidural, and I think this time I'm gonna use the same approach as I did with my third, just kind of labor it out as long as I can bear with it, and then until they tell me that window is nearing to close, then I'll see how I feel, and then I'll opt in for the epidural. Number 13, scared about labor. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, because every pregnancy is different, and even though I've been through this 3 times before, it's totally unpredictable, and none of my pregnancies or labor or birth stories have been equally the same. So of course I'm scared, but I have faith that everything will be fine and she will be delivered healthy and we'll both be okay. You know, that's all I can ask for. As far as the actual pushing part, I feel like each time it progressively was faster than the time before. So am I more scared for that part versus the actual laboring part? I feel like the laboring part scares me more than the actual birth part, if that makes any sense, because I feel like each time was easier to deliver. Number 14, what do you look forward to after pregnancy? Of course, seeing her face and holding her, smelling her and kissing her, and especially seeing the kids' first reactions. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. When they first will meet their baby sister, because yeah, that's, I mean, I treasure that so much, the reaction that my 2 older girls had to my son. It was just the most precious moment ever. So I'm so excited to see what how my 3 are going to be when she's here. Number 15, breastfeed. Yes, I breastfed all 3 of my kids. My first till a year, my second till 13 months, and then my son 3.5 years. Only because he was my last, supposedly, and I don't know, I just couldn't not give it to him because that's what he wanted. And I have multiple videos on that. If you want to watch those, they're in the playlist that I have down below. Next and last question, no, almost last question. Number 16, plan to work or be a stay-at-home mom. So with my first, I was still working, and I went back to work after she was 8 weeks and eventually decided to stay home. And I was a stay-at-home mom for my second and my third. And then now that I've been doing YouTube for almost 5 years, and I also have a part-time job. So technically I work from home and I work outside the home. So I still plan to go back to my part-time job after at least 4 to 6 or 8 weeks, depending how everything works out. And then still gonna continue to make videos and do all the things that I do from home, being that this is my home job. So stay at home working mom / outside part-time working mom. Number 17, make baby food. Yes, I want to try it this time. I didn't do that with any of my kids. It wasn't really like as popular or as common as it is now. It was just easier just to buy the baby food in the beginning, and then eventually I incorporated like regular table food, just mushed up or pureed for them later as they got older. But this time around I want to try it. My cousin is really informative and has done that for her daughter, so she's going to help me out with that, and I definitely want to give that a go. Last but not least, Nursery Ideas. No, we don't have space for the baby to have her own room, and we're very, 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 very familiar and fond of co-sleeping, everything for our kids. So the baby will be with us, so there's no nursery set up. She's just going to be with us, and that's pretty much it. So for this pregnancy tag, I actually tag another pregnant YouTube mom on here. Her name is Brittany from Naturally Thrifty Mom as the first one. I don't know if she did it. I actually emailed her to see if she did this already. I didn't get a chance to check her channel. But in case you didn't do this, Brittany, I would love to see you do this. Another mom that's on here, I don't know if she shared some pregnancy videos yet, but I know that she wants to, is Erica from FromBrainsToBeauty, and hopefully she'll get to do this video as well. I tag you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.